So if you're interested in lucid dreaming, there's a good chance, like a very high chance, that you've either tried buying supplements or you've tried listening to binaural beats. Maybe you've bought a course or an ebook, or maybe you've actually spent the extra money and you've got like a lucid dreaming induction mask or like an eye device or technology, wearable technology, that sort of thing, sleep trackers. Now, those things are great, okay, but I needed to make this video to explain that they don't guarantee you'll become lucid, okay? And there's a very good reason for that. So if you think of lucid dreaming as weightlifting for your mind, okay, now just bear with me on this one. I know it sounds a bit silly, but imagine lucid dreaming as weightlifting for your mind, okay? And the skill, the ability to lucid dream can be likened to the ability to lift heavy weights by developing your muscles and getting stronger. So supplements and all of the things I just mentioned are exactly that. They're like the weightlifting supplements or steroids or creatine or, you know, eating right. They're the sort of foundations, okay? Well, not foundations, I should say. They're sort of the cherry on the top of the pie, okay? But they're not actually the foundations. They are sort of an add-on. The real work is done just like in weightlifting in the gym. In this case, the real work is done by doing reality checks, by writing your dreams down, meditating, looking around you, being more self-aware, more conscious. That's where the real work is done, and that's how you build the skill of lucid dreaming up. You can't just, you know, buy a pill or a mask or whatever the case is and expect to instantly lucid dream, because it just won't happen, okay? Well, if it does, you'll be one of the lucky exceptions to that rule. So please don't think that you can buy something like that and it will guarantee a lucid dream. What you really have to do in order to have a lucid dream is to build up the habits and the skill that you need to be more self-aware and be conscious in your dreams. So nothing can really guarantee that. You know, a lot of people would see the marketing done by some of these supplement companies, these dreaming mask companies. You know, they've got big Kickstarter campaigns, they've got giant budgets and everything like that. And they'll push out the marketing saying, you know, do this and you'll lucid dream, or take this pill and you'll lucid dream. You won't. Okay, especially if you've never had one before. You need to learn how to do it before you can improve it with something like a pill or a supplement, you know, a mask or something like that. So I don't want to give false hope. You know, I've made reviews of these supplements before and they are great. You know, they are really good, they do work, but you need to know how to lucid dream first. And that's why I just wanted to briefly talk about my lucid dreaming bootcamp, which I know a few of you have probably already seen. And the reason I created this is exactly because of that reason, because there were so many courses and supplements and products, basically, that just didn't really have what it took to get people to lucid dream, because they didn't reinforce the habits. And really it comes down to that. You need to build up the habits, okay? You need to actually do the work, do the exercises every day for at least 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And then you can start looking at things like supplements and, you know, they'll work really well. So the bootcamp is essentially like a printable calendar which tells you exactly what to practice on each day for a month. Obviously, you can do it for longer than a month. You can do it for shorter than a month, okay? But for each day on those 30 days, it gives you a unique set of exercises and things to practice. And the reason it does that is because it's quite often very easy to read a book, try and learn about lucid dreaming, or read an article, try and learn what to do, and you just don't do it. You know, people are lazy, people procrastinate. It's just human nature to not do what you know you probably should do, because it's just easy to just ignore it and focus on the cool stuff. Like you read an article about how to fly in a lucid dream, and that's all you want to do, right? You don't want to do the boring stuff. You don't want to, you know, write your dreams down every morning, practice reality checks 20 times a day, or meditate, or whatever the case is. But really, that's what it takes to get you to lucid dream, and that's why the bootcamp is so effective, and how it's been able to make so many people that have never lucid dreams before have their first lucid dream within like 2-3 weeks, sometimes sooner. So this isn't really an advert. This is more me just explaining how lucid dreaming products, if you're going to invest in a product, it needs to be something that can actually give you results. And although supplements are good, and the ingredients can help you improve your dream recall, you know, have more vivid dreams, that sort of thing, none of them can really give you a lucid dream. You need to give it to yourself. And that's why I wanted to just mention the bootcamp again, because obviously it can do that. It can build up the habits for you and teach you how to build up the self-awareness and the skills needed to lucid dream. So I hope this has been helpful. Just wanted to make it more clear. You know, don't rely on a supplement, don't rely on a mask. Just you owe it to yourself. Treat yourself to just doing the work for a month or so and actually learning how to do it. It's a skill like anything else. You know, you wouldn't expect to take a pill and instantly become a good artist or a good singer. You'd have to do the work. But then when you've done the work and you actually are, or you have the skill, it pays off big time because you can enjoy it for life. So make the investment, get on the bootcamp, or not the bootcamp, you know, any other course that you think is good. Obviously the bootcamp is one I've created specifically for lucid dreamers like yourself, and people who want to learn how to control their dreams. But learn how to lucid dream is what I'm saying, and then look at things like supplements and masks and whatever the case is. And they'll sort of boost your ability and make it even more fun. Okay, so hopefully this has been helpful, and I'll see you next time.